Gender is a fact. This is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on earth. That is a fact.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazzbro Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next. We're going to jump right back into the nonsense. Yes, because that's what we do here. Once again, Dave Chappelle is at the center of a storm. Now, recently, Dave Chappelle, who is on a 14-city tour regarding his documentary that he sat down with a bunch of high-profile comedians just to chew the fat, just to sit around and talk common sense and, you know, why are we in a situation where we can talk about this, but we can't talk about that? Or what is allowable in comedy now? Excuse me. Remember the whole situation with his epic Netflix special, The Closer? Yes. Nonsense ensues. Let's take a look. Now, when I mentioned the 14-city tour, it turned out that you had one person who tried to heckle him, and of course, that's a mistake. You don't heckle the king heckler. You don't do that, because you will get burned, and that person did get burned. This one is in regards to, yes, transgender Netflix employee who protested Dave Chappelle resigns. This comes out of Breitbart. Yes, that's that lovely dude. The transgender Netflix employee who helped organize last month's employees' walkout in protest of comedian Dave Chappelle has resigned, saying, "I'm relieved to have closure." On what? We have no idea, being that only 5 people showed up, including one guy who looked like a serious fucking clown. But that's just me. Tara Field, not real name, a dude, left the company effective Sunday, according to the company of the resignation letter that Field had posted online. Yes, because can't do it in person. That's not 2021. Field, who worked as a software engineer at Netflix, didn't specify the reason for the departure, but said the firing of trans co-worker B. Pagels Minor, another dude, allegedly leaking internal data material to a reporter, was a catalyst. While it wasn't allegedly, turned out to be true. Shortly after B was fired for something I did not do, nor did I believe that did, I made a decision, sink or swim. I was going to walk side by side with B, as they had for so many of us, he said. Phil said that Pager Minor gave birth to a son last week. Yes, the dude gave birth to a son last week. Yeah. Quote, "They're both happy and healthy. As for me, that just note that I like this chapter of my life to end on. I want to focus on the joy, not the heartache." Field still claims to have been suspended from work last month after tweeting criticisms of Chappelle and Netflix special The Closer. Yeah. Not true. I worked at Netflix yesterday. We launched another Chappelle special where he attacked the trans community, the variability of transness, all while trying to pit us against marginalized groups. You're going to hear a lot about offense. We are not offended. Well, if you weren't offended, then you wouldn't have written this. You wouldn't have gathered together, all 5 of you, in a parking lot on a weekend where nobody gave a damn. Netflix has denied suspending employees for publicly criticizing Chappelle. Chappelle is currently on Lever City tour screening a new documentary Untitled. I think it was, what did I say, 14 city? I thought it was 14 city last I read. The comedian told a string of transgender jokes during an engagement at Monday's Madison Square Garden, according to a report. The jokes reportedly included a running gag about trans pronouns and claiming to identify as a woman to get a better spot in jail. My thoughts. Yeah, sour grapes. The fact of the matter is that this dude, who is a dude, got canned because of stupidity, because of nonsense, because of shenanigans, trying to make a name for himself, try to get his 15 minutes bouncing off of Dave Chappelle. Chappelle's like, I don't give two F's. I'm not bowing down. I'm not coming to you. I'm not bending the knee. That's not what I do. You want to talk? We'll talk. If not, kick rocks, pound sand. That's Dave Chappelle. But more crying, more whining, more panties bunching, clutching of the pearls, more wee. But at the end of the day, Chappelle looks like a champ. This dude is a chump. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.